You like mom's apple pie. You sweet, sweet, sweet. You like mom's apple pie. So sweet, sweet, sweet.
Okay, so this looks like it's plenty of apples for the size pie we're making. I have about 12 apples here, and that's more than enough for a normal sized pie. So let's go back to the kitchen and cook it up.
Like mom's apple pie. You sweet, sweet, sweet. You like mom's apple pie. So sweet, sweet, sweet.
Hello and welcome to BlackberryHall. My name is Aubrey, and today we will be making apple pie, homemade, delicious gourmet apple pie. We have 2/3 cup of sugar, and it can be either white sugar or brown sugar, 1/3 of each, but for our purposes today we decided to use all white sugar. In this dish right here, we have a 1/2 teaspoon cinnamon, an 1/8 teaspoon nutmeg, and also an 1/8 teaspoon ground cloves. It's also called apple pie spice. You can buy it in the store. I'll combine it into one, but that's what we have in this dish right here. And then we have 1 tablespoon fresh lemon juice, and you can also zest your own lemon zest yourself into the batter. Here we have just a generous heaping tablespoon of cornstarch, which we're going to add to our mixture, and some powdered cinnamon and sugar, which we are going to sprinkle on top of our pie crust when we're finished. Oh yeah, I can't forget the most important part. We have chopped, peeled, diced, cored apples, and depending on how big of a pie you want to make, you can use anywhere between 8 to maybe 12, 14 apples. We have about 9 cut up in here. So first, we're going to take our apples, place them in our bowl, followed by our sugar, 2/3 cups, our apple pie spice or cinnamon, nutmeg, and cloves, our lemon juice, cornstarch, and we also have 6 tablespoons of melted butter. That's really important, goes right in there. And finally, our lemon zest. Just gonna rub it really lightly. You know. We're going to stir it all together, making sure that we coat all the apples with the sugar and spices. It's going to create this nice thick syrup when we cook it, and it'll just be really delicious. The juices of the apples will come out and mix with it. That looks good. And now on to the next step, which is filling our pie crust. So I just took the dough out of the refrigerator. It's been chilling for the past 40 minutes or so. And now I'm rolling it on my board with my pin in some flour. Wax paper also works really well too if you don't want to get flour all over your counter or you don't have a surface for it. I split the dough into 2 halves, into 2 balls like this. And then I rolled half of it out. And this is going to be the bottom shell of the pie crust. I'm going to take my pan, pick up the dough, and just lightly press it into the pie dish. And then you can use your fingers to make some nice garnishes or pinches along the outside. That just adds some decor. And now we're going to layer our apple sugar spice mixture in the bottom of our pie dish. Just place them nicely. It's going to be delicious. It smells so good. And this is really great. You can already see the juices mixing with the different sugars and spices. It's going to just give it a really thick, juicy, luscious taste. And now, After you have your apples in your dish, like so, take your remaining dough, put it down on your floured or surface or wax paper, and then you're going to roll it out just like you did for the bottom. Roll it back and forth, up and down, and then turn it so it doesn't get too oblong. You want to make it nice and round. And it doesn't matter if it's perfectly round because you're going to be trimming off the extra edges anyways, but you just want a nice surface that you can either place over your pie or, like we're going to do, take the pizza cutter and cut into strips so that we can make a nice crisscross top pie crust. So you want to cut into nice, about inch thick strips, which we are going to crisscross over the top of our pie to create that beautiful golden crisscrossed pie crust. And then you can pick them up, and they're just like strips. And then we're just going to delicately place them across the top of our pie dish. Leaving about an inch space in between each one. About as wide as the strip is, that's how wide of a space you want to leave in between each one. And then do the same thing in the other direction. And it's okay, like I said, if they hang over because you're going to go back and trim them off in the end anyways. And now we're just going to go through and pull off and tighten up all of the extra edges. You can just pull them up and press them in, pull off the extra parts that you don't need. And then you can just pinch the edges together again just to make it look nice and give it the nice effect. And then this will all bake together and it will look really nice when it comes out. And last but not least, we are going to, you don't have to do this, but I prefer to do it when I make pies. We are going to put an egg wash and sugar wash over the top, and that will give it the really shiny and, you know, beautiful, delicious look to it. So we're going to take our egg wash and then 2 tablespoons of sugar, mix those together. And then we are just going to paint over the top of our crust. Just make sure to get everywhere. And now just a sprinkle of cinnamon and sugar. And it is ready for the oven. Put your pie in the oven. And you want to let it cook at 450 degrees for about 10 minutes. And after that, you want to reduce your heat to about 350 until it's finished cooking. And that'll be about 40-45 minutes depending on your particular oven. So we're going to let this cook and we'll see how it turns out. It smells good. I think it's done. Let's open up the oven. It's been cooking for about 40 minutes now. Look at that golden crust.
You like mom's apple pie. You're sweet, sweet, sweet. So sweet, sweet, sweet. Oh girl, you so sweet. So sweet, sweet.